Your life is probably not changing, and you're wondering what you have to do in order to really get back on that next step, or what is that next system, or what is that next business goal that you need to take in order to really start to see the progression in your life. And I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna give you all those different topics and all those different things I want to discuss in this video, but I'm gonna tell you like this: like, you're not broken, you're not lazy, you're not unethical, you're doing all the right things. But honestly, a lot of times you may have to just change a few things, and then bam, all of a sudden you'll be there. So in this video, I'm gonna break down those key things, and I really want y'all to stay to the end so you can understand exactly why your life isn't changing. And for me, I appreciate y'all watching this video so far. Now, 1 second, all right? Now we'll get back into the video. I'm looking for individuals who are ready, I'm talking about really ready to break through their mental barriers, reprogram their mindset, and start to achieve unstoppable confidence in a little as 12 weeks. Now, the best part of what I'm doing right now is that you don't have to waste years trying to figure it out on your own, sacrificing your time with your family and really second guessing every single thing that you learn and all the moves that you're making. So here's my guarantee, because I get it. There's a lot of people selling things online where you probably are just not sure of it. If you do not achieve massive clarity, unshakable confidence, and really with this solid action plan by the end of our time together, I'll do two things for you. One is I'll personally work with you for free until you do. And then two, I'll give you a full refund, no questions asked whatsoever. Now, this is your chance to really stop feeling stuck. Finally take control of your future. And if you are serious, start to make real change in your life. So if you are serious and you want this to really go down, go ahead and click the links down below or just DM me, coach, right now, and I will show you how to actually get the ball rolling. Now, again, spots are limited, and this is really the only time that I really have available. And I only want to work with those people who are serious about making a breakthrough this year. So if that's you, that's really you, let's go ahead and work together. Click the links down below or DM me, coach. The reason why my life wasn't changing early on in my life is because I was in the wrong crowds. I wasn't really focused. I was in a comfort zone. I wasn't reading. I wasn't really focused, what it really came down to. I wasn't executing, right? And I look back at those times and it was like a bunch of times that I wasted. But really what it was doing is it was setting me up for a major come up. You know, like they always say, like, a lot of times you got to fall back. You got to, you got to hit rock bottom. You got to do those different things in order to really be successful. And yeah, that's right. I had to. And you're probably in rock bottom, you probably, taking a step back. But what you have to realize is that there's always a reason for the season. There is always a reason why you are currently in your current predicament. And until you learn what that current predicament is, you will never move on to the next level in your life. You will never move on to the next season of harvesting until you get right. What is it? What is the reason why you're failing? What is the reason why you've taken a step back? What is the reason why you're hanging out with those people who are not really in the same level-minded as you? And as soon as you figure that out, you'll start to move away from those people. You'll start to move away from the things that you no longer like. Man, I remember it was a tough season in my life. I'm talking about, if this season lasted 3-4 years, and what I'm talking about is, man, I used to smoke. I used to smoke weed, right? I used to smoke, and I always thought it made me productive. It always thought it made me creative. I always thought it gave me energy, but really it was just killing me, bro. And what I had to do was go through a lesson. I had to go through a lesson of that shit really messing up my health. That shit really making me fatter, making me want to eat more and doing all these different things, right? You may be somebody who does weed and probably like, man, that shit's making me great. But give it some time, you'll start to see like, nah, bro, that's not for you. You'll start to see that is not what you need in order to really grow. But really what it is that I was comfortable. I was comfortable smoking weed, and I got addicted to it to where it was just another part of my life. I love listening to rap songs like Wiz and, all those different rappers that smoke, and I always talked about it, but those people are in a whole nother lane of their life. Those people are millionaires, built their businesses, and did those different things. I wasn't there yet. I was doing it and listening to them becoming a supporter of their music when my life wasn't where it needed to be. Now, that's just one season of my life. I'm over it now and I'm moved on and I'm grateful for it. But really what I want to tell you about is that if there's something that you're doing, and this is number one, is this something that you're doing is killing your comfort zone, right? You have to kill your comfort zone in order to really move forward in your life. And it could be a silent killer. It can be something like, waking up at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know what it is that you're comfortable with, but I guarantee you that if you are not where you want to be, then you're in a comfort zone that you have to kill right now. You have to kill it. And in order for you to be great, you have to remove that from your part, right? So there's this quote, and I wrote it down, so I'm going to read it to y'all. So this quote basically says, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. If you're someone who can wake up and be uncomfortable with going to the gym, be uncomfortable with eating the right foods, be uncomfortable with being in the right situations with the right people and having those conversations and being okay to answer or ask a question that you don't know an answer to and may look stupid until you get there. You have to be okay with being comfortable. And if you're not, again, you're going to stay on the same level until you reach the end of your comfort zone. And it's okay. As men, as women, as people who are striving to be better in our life, we have to be okay with being uncomfortable. Do you think Elon was comfortable building his companies? Do you think that Barack Obama was comfortable being the president of the United States? Do you think that Floyd Mayweather was comfortable going in and being 50-0? No. If you want to be great in any industry, you have to be uncomfortable. It has to be hard, okay? So I think I've proven that point. So I want to focus on the next thing, which this channel is all about, which is really your overall thoughts. Your thoughts are the root of who you are, right? Your inner story is weak, then your outer results will always reflect that. If your inner thoughts are, man, I can't make it, that's exactly what your whole life is going to be. It's going to be, it's going to be bullshit, okay? Now, I'm all for bullshitting through life if you're trying and getting better. But if you're bullshitting and you're not trying to get better, then your life is bullshit, okay? Until you eventually put your 10,000 hours in on whatever quest or whatever effort or whatever skill you have, eventually it's going to get better. Eventually it's going to get better. So, you can hustle all day. You can do all of these different things that will push you to be better. But until your thoughts are exactly what you need them to be, and to be optimistic and to be proven that no matter what happens outside in your external world, your internal thoughts will always propel you forward. It will always result to who you want to be. If you want to be better in your life, you have to root your thoughts into positivity. And I get it, like, bro, life is not no cake, right? It's not a walk in the park. It's not a piece of cake. And I get that. But when you're in your comfort zone, or if you're out of your comfort zone and you have a positive mindset, like, I know this shit's hard right now. I know it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to get better. Eventually you will get better. So like I tell everyone, if you keep your mindset positive and you just have affirmations, like, man, I tell myself every morning, like, even before I look at my bank balance, even before I look at the activities on my work board, or if I look at my family, like, I am a multimillionaire, I'm healthy, and I'm inspiring the masses. I am an international speaker. I am a philanthropist. I am all of these things. And eventually what's going to happen? 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, however, Lord knows how long it's going to be. It's going to happen for me because I'm positively moving towards that. My mindset is rooted in those thoughts, even when it does not look like it. Now, the last thing that I want to tell you is that, as I said before, you're distracted and you're not focused. If you are still in your comfort zone and your mindset is not where you need to be, then you are not focused. You are not focused on what the goal is. You're not positively reinforcing your overall mindset to focus on that. You're scrolling all day, you're watching movies, you're bullshitting. I get it, man. I watch movies too. But I would say 75% of the time I'm always focused on how can I get better? How can I get better? How can I get 1% better? And this is the thing, like, when people say 1% better. Today, if you start from now on until the end of the year, it might be what? 200 some odd days left for the year, right? That means if you did one thing to get 1% better and you felt like, man, yes, I got better today, bruh. 1%, just 1%, I got 1% better. That means by the end of the year, you'll be 200% better than where you started. Now, I've been consistent. I've been very, very mindful on how I can get 1% better every day. So from the time that I started this maybe 2-3 years ago, guess what? 1%, that's 4 years worth of 1%. Was 4 times, I ain't gonna do the math, but that's 365 days for the last 4 years. I've got 1% better than my person that I was 4 years ago. So take that into consideration when you're getting distracted. Just put in 1%. How much better could you have gotten from yesterday? If you went to the gym and you did bench press, and you did 225 10 times, okay, what about 11 times? Okay, what about 12 times the next week after that? That's how you have to do it. Like, add one more rep, add one more mile, add one more step. That's how you get better. Add one more page to the book that you're writing. Hell, read one more page than you're reading today. And that's how you can be not distracted. That's how you can be focused on what the overall goal is. It's not really about the issues that are happening now. It's the journey to becoming better. It's the journey to having what you want. It's the journey to doing what you want. It's the journey to end your life as a fulfilled old man or old woman, to say this is what it takes. So this is what I'm saying. Become 1% better. And my wife is staring at me right now, getting in my way. But it's all about becoming 1% better. Whatever you could possibly do to become great. All right. So I'm gonna end this video because now she distracted me. Let me show y'all. So yeah. But all right, we'll see y'all later. And I'll talk to y'all. Hit the links in the description. Leave me alone. Hit the links in the description. And I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for watching these videos. But yeah, don't be distracted. Get out your comfort zone and make sure that you are rooting your ideas and overall positivity. All right. So I'm getting distracted right now. I'll see y'all later.